portrait of a happy father. Lively, optimistic, determined to survive and succeed even as the corporate suits clamor for his termination. My father, thanks to me, was convinced we'd hook the big recruit and the business would be saved. The battle, as he put it, was all but won. Portrait of a happy theater couple, much as we were long ago in the Bella Puck 1990s East Village. Now it was stinky post-recession Flushing, of course, and we were older, but somehow it felt like we'd traveled back in time. Long walks, happy, delicious meals, inspired conversation about our hopes, our dreams, the plays we longed to do. How did I achieve all this? This rescue of spirits? The way so much of human happiness is achieved and sustained. Lies.
You gonna explain that or what?
What?
What just happened at the theater?
You heard what I told Mary.
That can't possibly be the truth.
The guy didn't recognize me, that's all.
You ran out of there like a thief. Why?
I was sorry for scaring him.
Shit. Great headache.
Look, Lydia, you're right. It wasn't that I scared him. The truth is, there are a lot of tense negotiations going back and forth right now. A lot of very potentially big people involved in this, and everybody gets crazy when they think they have a hit on their hands. So Spencer did not want me to go down there today, not until all the I's were dotted and T's are crossed. He's playing hardball with the backers and the theater owners. He's talking extension.
Extension.
This may run open-ended, go to equity contract and run indefinitely, so he's tense.
This play.
Yeah.
That can't be true. Who would back this play?
Mark, may I speak to you?
I didn't want to say anything prematurely. You know how it is. So many disappointments over the years, so many near misses and almosts. It gets too painful to hope that anything big could possibly happen. So you stop hoping. But suddenly, with this, it could all come back to us. Everything we always talked about, everything we always wanted to do, what we loved together.
It'll only take a minute.
You don't think I hope what you're saying is true? That this weird play could actually become my job for a while? That it could be something I could tell my family I'm doing, tell myself I'm doing? Something that could justify, even for a little while, this ridiculous, pointless life I've lived. And something that could keep me here, in this city that I love, without it being a constant reminder that I failed to be an actor.
Live in New York? Would you, Lydia?
I was thinking buying Backstage magazine.
It's all true. There are producers, backers, big ones, like B.D. Riley and Jerry Burke.
I'm gonna go. Sorry, in my head.
Get right home and send George out for Advil.
Okay.
I spoke to your father about this already. You remember that client I had, the one with the blood pressure?
Oh yeah, congrats on that case, by the way.
Well, turns out he's also an actor.
Yeah, I remember him saying.
You gotta put him in your play.
Excuse me?
The wife made it a condition. He gets cast, they sign the premium check.
Are you serious?
Please, Jesus, God, you gotta say yes.
Yes. He'll play the time traveler.
That's great. That's wonderful news. I'll tell him right away. That's wonderful news.
Hi. Jerry Burke, please.
Hey, babe, it's me. How are you? I'm sorry I missed your call. Oh, it's amazing, Meg. How great this feels. I'm really enjoying myself. Brett has us up on our feet already, and I have to say, his ideas about the play are completely wrong, but still, I'm loving it. Tonight we're blocking the 3 scenes and attempting a stumble through. Do you believe it? A stumble through. I'll catch the 11:20 train and should be home in a bit. After that, the commute's a pain in the ass. I wish I could just stay in the city. Anyway, listen, we'll catch up later. I love you. Bye-bye.
Hi, Jack. It's me. I got your message just now. Stumble through. Haven't heard that term in a long time. I guess it was The Doll's House at ATA. Nora was my final role as an actress. Kind of ironic. Oh, sorry, that was a dark thought. Anyway, I missed your call. I was dropping Margaret off at Extended Extra Help. Her teachers thought some of the 3rd graders could use some extra intense prep time for the 6 state exams. I got into a conversation with some of the parents in the parking lot. Not sure what it was about. Have a great rehearsal. I'll see you soon. I'll just sit here.
I canceled, then rescheduled my sit-down with Jerry Burke. His place, night. The pressure had become too great. Lydia was settling in. She called an agent friend who'd just gotten back into the business after a nervous breakdown followed by a bout with major depression. She was so excited he agreed to meet she got highlights, and on her credit card. She was living the life again, giving serious thought to staying here in New York, courageous and determined to live for what it is she loved most of all. The theater, I mean. Meanwhile, Spencer, after an epic apology, worked out a deal with Lindy. He'd accept Jack's $500 on condition we come up with the rest of the money at opening, which would have to be pushed up from February to 3 weeks from now. And alas, I go to sit before Gerald Richard Burke III, patron of the arts, great-grandchild of a robber baron who once owned the rights to any lumber that was sold in the East, 14 mansions in New England, and, it was rumored, 20,000 employees. He's rich as Croesus. And I need a donation. I'm out of options. I hadn't seen Jerry in years, but we picked up right where we left off.
Surprises, plot twists, vicissitudes, staggering thunder. A wet, violent deluge from a placid azure sky. How we are dazzled. How we are reignited. This essential wonder. How it reminds us of our humility before this grand mystery. A sudden lance of hopeful glory striking through this fog of unknowing, of sullen resignation to defeat. Unforeseen, unexpected, and how the heart, the blood, the body goes aflame with resolve, with confidence, new youth, and power. Here you have a lighted mark after so long, and I'm cast back in time. The chasm closed, your face unaltered by unrelenting time, Your skin's still aglow. I am there. I am here. Happy ghost. Found again beside you somewhere long ago in a theater. Something for which I was given free passes, and for which I'd extended to you my invitation, as we'd met only weeks prior to our company's fundraiser.
With your hand on my knee, uninvited?
Some boisterous French farce, perhaps. Skin, underwear, nudity, perhaps. Audience roaring, doors slamming as they so often do. Doors closing as they do. But then one opens. On a night like this, a door long thought shut. Phone call from you, asking me for a rendezvous. How we are astonished by life. How we are surprised. Yes, by others. What others may do or not do or take so long to do. Surprised we may be at ourselves. What we do or do not do. How we may feel about a thing, a person whom we are attracted to after so long. Attracted to. I want you to smoke. Take that. It's a cigarette.
I don't smoke.
Smoke it. It's half smoked already.
Oh, head rush. My feet are swollen.
Is it tasty?
It's heavy.
You know who smoked the first half of that cigarette?
No. You, I guess?
Montgomery Clift.
Ah, my second guess.
Right after he blew me. Monty came here. It was late in his life, his final weeks. We'd met on the corner down there. 7th and something, near the tobacco. And he was very stoned. But I was sober. I was so young. Mere teen. But I knew what to do. And when he was gone, with me inside him, I called my friend Sandra. And I said, you'll never guess who was here and who smoked my cigarette and who blew me. Monty Clift. And she said, save the butts, save the butts. And so I did, for a special occasion. Smoke it, Mark, all of it. Where have you gone? Where had life taken you?
I'm directing a new play, and I was wondering if you'd consider supporting it.
Here's a question for you. Are you? Or are you not?
I don't understand the question.
I hope you are. This time. And that you will.
Will what?